Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Poor Man's Meals. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. It's lunchtime and I'm hungry. Ooh, yeah, hungry. So I'm gonna cook myself something that I cook myself all the time. Self could even tell you that, right Self?
No, it's not true. It is a lie.
Cooperate with me on this one. Don't. You know I cook this all the time.
No, it's all a lie. Just like cake.
Yes I do.
No.
Yes I do.
No.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
Get to the chopper.
Alright, never mind. Bottom line is this. Okay. This, we're just gonna put a bunch of ingredients together in a big pot. I call it slop, but where did I get this idea? It's quite simple. You've seen stuff out there, tuna noodle casserole, tuna helper, you know, stuff like that. Well, when you can't even afford tuna helper, what do? You turn to mac and cheese. That's right, mac and cheese, a can of peas, a can of tuna, boom, just like that, you got yourself a poor man's meal. So, let's make it. Okay, monkeys, it's not that difficult. All you gotta do is make some mac and cheese first. What do you need? Big old pot. That's what I'm talking about, big old pot. Then, what do we got here? Mac and cheese, blue box mac and cheese. You recognize it, but I'm not saying it. That's all that matters there. So, it doesn't matter what kind of mac and cheese you use. I love the spirals. Ooh, yeah. But, bottom line is, we're gonna make that first, and then, when we get to that draining part of the stage, that's when things are gonna get interesting. So, mac and cheese comes first.
Water, 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 water. Water, water, water. Water, 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 water.
You know, it says to measure out 6 cups of water, but seriously, how many of us actually measure 6 cups? Eyeball it. Boiling water. Don't watch this. It's not until we're having to wait for water to boil that we start thinking of really stupid things. What could we do to waste time while boiling water? That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Well, if you do, post a video down below. Now, poor man's tip. When boiling water, if you want it to boil a little bit faster, start with cold water and add a little bit of salt. Salt will actually make it boil faster. Try it out. And now that our pores are open and our glasses are steamed, let's go ahead and add the macaroni. That's what I'm saying, humanoids, nothing too spectacular. What can I say? But we're gonna let this cook for just as long as we need it to, drain off the water, and add what you normally would not add to this meal. Ooh. It's not very often I get to share so many poor man's meals tips in these episodes, but in boiling the noodles and water and everything like that, you might start getting it to foam, and sometimes it may foam over the pot as well. What do you do to stop that? Add a little bit of oil. That'll stop it from boiling over. Try it out. Not too much. Just enough. And now, of course, we've got the 2 other ingredients that we're going to add to this, which you normally wouldn't, to just a simple helping of mac and cheese. We've got peas in can. Oh yeah, my favorite. And of course, tuna. A little can of tuna. Oh, I like my tuna in water. That oil stuff, that's nasty. So let's go ahead and pop those cans open, get them ready to add. Right. Don't quite take it off the whole way. Gotta drain it. That's ready. Peas. Peas have a top. You can take it off the bottom if you want to, but take it off the top. But same thing. Oh, don't quite take it off the whole way. Gotta drain them off now. We don't want any of that extra pea juice in your... I'm not even gonna say it. Alright, so now we gotta drain off the water from the noodles because we don't need all that water in noodles. You know that. Come on, follow the directions. Seriously? But I don't have a strainer. Would you believe it? Why not? I don't know. I haven't bought one. I can't afford a strainer. Why not? So, what do I have instead? What we're gonna do is we're just gonna put a lid over it and strain it like that. But I don't even have a lid that fits that pot. So you know what I'm gonna use instead? A pizza pan. Why not? It fits over it. I can drain it. I won't spill any of the noodles. It works. I separate the men from the boys. Boy, howdy. Oh, that's hot. Oh my God, that's hot. Yeah, and don't ask me how I can afford a pizza pan if I can't afford a strainer. It's a joke. Give me a break. Ouch. Oh, yeah, there they are. There they are. Let's go for it. Milk. Butter. I love butter. A little bit extra in the spoon. Try to scoop it out. Get it in there. And for the rest, well, it's butter. Alright. Powdered cheese. The best. These are like all your nutrients for your entire week's worth of meals right here. Because as you know here on Poor Man's Meals, I am quite a fan of cheese. Peas. Already drained those off. And tuna. Now, if you don't like tuna, you can always get the canned chicken that we use from the 4-can man meal. You can use that instead. Just gonna let that cook down a little bit longer. And then, finally, to top it all off, naturally, secret seasoning. Secret seasoning. Enjoy it. I think I just showed it to the camera, but it's still a secret, so shh, quiet. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret to everybody. Add as much or as little as you want. You know how much I add to it? Enough. And that's all the more there is to it. Mac and cheese, peas, and tuna. Doesn't really have an actual name or anything, but boy, that's one of my favorites. Tastes good every time. What can I say? So, if you need a little extra assistance, I mean, you really shouldn't for this one, to be honest with you, but in case you do, head over to my website, invincibleproductions.net, to get the recipe. Try it out for yourself. Follow along with this video to help you make it as well. And until next time, keep on eating.